My wife Dusty Betty and I and our little daughter, little Dusty, we live in a trailer full time and we travel the US. We move to a new city every month or two and ride the trails there and get to explore the area. As such, we don't have a local bike shop. So Fanatik is based out of Bellingham, Washington. They're a sticks and bricks regular bike shop, but they also have a great online storefront. They're most known for their custom bike builds with custom stickers, and they'll put whatever part you want on and even sometimes change the colors of things. Super cool. They build really high-end stuff. They're really trustworthy, and we're happy to work with them, and they are able to ship parts to us wherever we are on the road. So here's what we've got. Dusty Betty's out on a ride, so I'm on babysitting duty. So we're gonna do this together with one hand. You ready, little Dusty? Yeah. I get a lot of questions about what parts I ride and why, and this video might answer some of those. This is hard while holding you, little one. Let's see if I can even remember what I ordered. On one of my previous videos, we rode high on the hog, all the hog trails in Sedona, and I tore my IXS knee pads. I ripped them up. I love these knee pads. These are the IXS Flow Evo Plus. I do a modification to mine. I pull the pad out and I trim about the bottom 5 millimeters off because these ones dig into my shin a little bit. When I trim them off, they're a lot more comfortable. But super excited to get a new set of these. I love them. They are the best knee pads I've found yet. I've also got some OneUp Components composite pedals. The flat pedal. I like Chesters a lot. I like these a tiny bit more. They're a little bit bigger. I feel like you can be a little bit sloppier about putting your feet back on. Doesn't have to be in the right exact place. What I've been running on my middle child are the Fuker pedals, which are like $21 on Amazon. And I wanted to test those because they're a really cheap budget option, and a lot of people out there don't have good flat pedals. And I recommend those for someone who's on a really tight budget but wants a good flat pedal. Go get those Fuker ones. I'll put a link below. But if you're willing to spend a little bit more and get a great pedal, I really like these OneUp composite flat pedals. So I'll be putting those on the middle child. I've also got a spare 11-speed chain because I'm still running 11-speed on my middle child. It's just a cheap PC 1110. These are the expensive parts. If they come in a bag like this, they're the plus tires. This is a Minion DHR2 in a 2.8. This is my all-time favorite tire. I love DHRs. I run them in the front more than the rear, actually. So this is a plus tire, 27.5 by 2.8 plus tire. And I also bought another plus tire that I actually don't like. I've used this tire before and I did not like it. I didn't like the traction. I didn't like the way it felt. It was a little squirmy. This is a Recon Plus. This is a 27.5 by 2.8 Maxxis Recon. I've got the EXO casing with the dual compound instead of the 3C compound. For some reason, the dual compounds just seem to last me a little bit longer, and I like the way they feel, and they're cheaper. So why did I buy a tire that I don't like? The main things I didn't like about it was it punctured easily, and it seemed to squirm and roll in the corners, and I didn't get great traction unless it was at low pressures when it started getting squirmy and rolling. Now that we're running Cushcore on this bike, I wanted to give it one more try. I like a lighter, a less aggressive compound on the rear of my bike, as long as I have enough traction to get up technical climbs. I like it to be a little bit faster rolling and a little bit looser in the corners. It gives my bike the ability to kind of dance a little bit more. And since all my weight's usually on the back wheel anyway, I don't need massive knobbies there. But I bought the DHR2 just in case this fails and I don't love it. Now that I'm running Cushcore, I'm not so worried about punctures, and I'm gonna be able to get away without having that squirmy feel in there. It really supports the sidewall of the tire. So I might be able to give a totally different opinion on the same tire. Another interesting thing about Cushcore is you can fine-tune the feel of your tires based on which casing you buy. Now the casing is the sidewall of the tire. They have light casings, they have medium casings, they have heavy duty casings. And the stiffer the casing, the stiffer the tire is going to ride. So you can actually play with the way your tire feels and fine tune it with different tire casings as well as pressures. So that's going to be fun to experiment with that as well. Simple things, but I thought you guys would be interested in seeing what I'm going to be running on the bike. I'm excited to try this Recon, see if I can love it. And if I don't love it, I'll throw the DHR2 on there. I think the ideal setup is going to be something like a Recon in the back with the DHR or the High Roller 2 in the front. If you need bike parts or want to check out the custom bike builder, head over to fanaticbike.com. Really cool shop, great group of guys that know a lot of stuff, and they have a really cool YouTube channel as well where they review bikes and components, and they do a really good job on those, so check those out. Thanks for watching. There's a party in the mountains, and you guys are always invited. How you doing? Love that hardtail. You ready, little one?